We're here at the Weybourne Atmospheric Observatory, which is located on the North Norfolk coast in the United Kingdom. We're quite well situated here on the coast, and we receive a range of air masses, from very clean air masses from the north to polluted air masses from the east and the southwest. We're located on a site that used to be a military training facility. It's now a military museum. We measure the main greenhouse gases: carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide. We also measure carbon monoxide, which is often considered an indirect greenhouse gas, but it's also a very useful tracer to try and understand what's happened to the air mass that we're sampling. We're collecting data 24/7, but every morning at about 1 AM, the data gets sent automatically to the Atmospheric Thematic Centre, where it's all processed in accordance with the ICOS data protocols. The high precision data is really important because these gases are increasing every year, and what we really want to understand is by how much they're increasing every year.
So there's a lot of quality assurance, people looking at data behind the scenes. And mostly it's knowing how the instrument's performing, doing preventative maintenance, and sort of trying to eliminate any possibility for bad data to come out of it in the first place.
We were able, during the pandemic, to test oxygen as a new tool for quantifying fossil fuel CO2, and we were able to see the individual lockdown periods when carbon dioxide emissions were reduced, and using oxygen measurements. We wouldn't have been able to do the research without Weybourne, and the reason is because we have a really long data set here, and that was really key for this study because we had to do a little bit of machine learning, and having this really long historical data set meant that we could train the machine learning model really robustly.
Here in the UK, we've just started a new project called the GEMRA project. So the aim of this project is to use atmospheric observations from a range of different sources and techniques to try to assess our success towards net zero. The information from this project will become available to policymakers, and it will also be publicly available. And what we're hoping is we'll have kind of a dashboard where people can look in every couple of months and see just exactly what the emissions are for the UK.
I really think measurements are so fundamental to environmental science, and imagine if we didn't have the historical measurements started decades ago, where we would be today. We would be, hugely behind on our understanding of climate change. I think it's really important that we're investing in these key measurements and that they're seen, they're really highly regarded and valued by the scientific community.